Only here on CBS 46, white people who live here in the South are more likely to have African DNA than any other region in our country. That's what genetic DNA companies tell me. And tonight, I want you to meet Carmen Rexford. You see her right here. She is a wife and mom from Henry County. She found 1% African DNA. Her mom, you see her right here, she discovered 4%. They were both thrilled when they found out, although other family members, not so much. Tonight, a story of exploration, also the value people place on racial identity.
I called some other family members who just denied it. There's no way there's Native American, it's Native American. There's no way that there's African. And I tried to explain to them, DNA doesn't lie.
It's been pretty firmly established that we all, humanity started in Africa, so we all have African ancestry to a certain extent.
Social psychologist Dr. Bryant is a Morehouse college professor who researches racial identity.
Last 400 or 500 years, when race has popped up in a more concrete, biologically based way with value added to it, then you have these dynamics. So yeah, and I challenge anyone, name me a country, anywhere in the world, where the darkest people are privileged and the lightest people are disadvantaged.
Dr. Marks admits changing thinking about racial attitudes takes work. His suggestions: think about the common humanity we all share, the diversity within other groups, and visit our national museums of African and African American history. And there's this.
Or we can step back and say, you know what? This person, regardless of the package they come in, they're an individual. And they have thoughts, feelings, and so forth that may not fit the category that they fall within. Let me take the time to find out.
This is in Aiken. Back in Henry County,
I narrowed down the part of my family where I knew that the African ancestry came from.
Carmen Rexford shares another revelation.
And when I went to the shared matches, you can see that you're related to all these other people through the same line. And then I found you.
Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us at 11. I'm Mike Dunstan.
And lo and behold, I'm looking and I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. And I contacted you just saying, hey.
I had never met Carmen before.
Predicted relationship, fourth cousins. Possible range, 4th to 6th cousins. And it's confidence high.
But while researching this story, she sent me an email through Ancestry DNA. I had taken the test too.
Carmen, we're probably related how? Based on your research?
I believe it's through Thomas Craig. He immigrated from Scotland.
I've heard the Scots-Irish thing.
And he came to Aiken, South Carolina. He moved next door to a William Bradley. And it appears that William Bradley sired 3 daughters with a slave.
It does make sense. Relatives on my mom's side are from the Aiken, South Carolina, Augusta area.
This is Sarah Sally Craig. And she's the one that supposedly is born into slavery.
For Carmen, the DNA test is more than just about finding common genes. She believes it should start a national conversation about improving racial attitudes.
You think if more people who look like you knew that they were related to people who look like me, things might change?
I think it could help. I think it could start leading in the direction for change. Because, like I said, a lot of people think, oh, this doesn't affect me. But once you take a DNA test and you see that, yeah, it may not really affect you, but it could. You might have relatives out there that it does affect. And so in my opinion, it could move us in the right direction.
Now, some say only having 1% or 4% African ancestry doesn't make a person black, although here in the South, some are familiar with the one-drop rule, meaning a single drop of black blood makes a person black, although others say here in America, you are what you look like or what you self-identify as. You can watch my entire special report, Suddenly Black, right now on our website. Just look for the link. It's on the homepage of CBS46.com.